So, more information about future banners have surfaced, and some of it changes the timeline people were expecting. In this video, we are putting everything for 6.4 to 6.7 into one clear roadmap: likely debuts, likely reruns, my phase guesses, and also the overlooked part that matters a lot for saving plans. Which big names may not show up when most players expect them. Let us start with 6.4. The headline is simple: Varka debut, plus reruns for Flynn's, Escoffier, and Skirk. The exact phase order is still not confirmed, and we should only call it locked when the special program confirms it, which should be next Friday, if the usual schedule stays the same. But for planning, we still need a likely structure, so here is my take. I still think Varka in Phase 1 is the most logical outcome. He is the big debut, he has been teased heavily, and from everything we discussed in the last videos, he looks like a true on-field Anemo Claymore damage dealer with a very aggressive combat flow. His basic attacks are standard, but his main value comes from his skill state and how his team elements change parts of his damage profile. In simple words, he is not a passive swap in support. He wants field time and team setup around him. We also talked about how his current league direction points to very high ceilings for Anemo damage teams that felt underwhelming for a long time. So if you like carry-style gameplay and active rotations, he is a big deal. For the reruns in 6.4, Flynn showing up is early, yes, but early does not mean impossible. Actually, it can make a lot of sense if the Abyss Blessing for that window really pushes Lunar charged value. Flynn's also naturally connects with people who already went for Anefa, so from a banner design point of view, this is exactly the kind of chain that gets players to continue pulling across versions. If that lineup holds, a lot of accounts will face the classic problem. You do not pull because you are bored, you pull because every option looks useful. Then Escoffier and Skirk. This duo has been rumored to rerun close to each other for a long time, and 6.4 is the first moment where that rumor really looks realistic. Skirk on her own is still strong, but Escoffier is the partner that really makes those high-end freeze-style setups feel complete. That is why, if this rerun pair is true, phase planning becomes very important for free-to-play and low spenders. One wrong impulse pull at the start can kill your second phase goal. So my personal 6.4 phase guess stays this: Varka plus Flynn's in first half, then Skirk plus Escoffier in second half. Again, that is a guess, not confirmation. Could it still change? Yes, 100%. But if you need a prep plan right now, this is the cleanest one. Now 6.5 gets very interesting because it looks less flashy on paper, but can become very important for team building. Linnea is expected to debut here, and current talk points to a 5-star Geo support direction. If that holds, she could be the missing stabilizer for Lunar crystallized teams, especially for players building around Zibai. Not saying guaranteed, but the pattern fits. Also in 6.5, Lehen is expected to debut and likely go to the standard banner pool. Right now people think he could be Electro, but details are still soft. And yes, I know what many of you are thinking when you hear standard banner. Usually, that means lower expectations for meta impact. Fair. But there is still one positive angle. If a new standard character is at least solid and functional, losing your 50-50 can feel less painful than before. Let us call it emotional quality of life. Not the most glamorous win, but still a win. Rerun options in 6.5 could include Mavuika or Raiden, and Llama is also in the conversation. I would keep this part flexible in your plan because rerun slots are where leaks diverge the hardest. If you are saving for one specific name here, keep a backup target in mind so your resources do not sit with no plan. 6.6 is where Nicole is expected to enter. She was first treated by many as a likely pure main damage pyro catalyst, but newer talk is shifting her image towards stronger team enhancement, buffs, and possibly some protective utility like shielding. If that is true, she might become one of those units people underestimate in week 1, and then suddenly everyone wants by week 3 once real teams are tested. And this is also where a Duran rerun becomes a real possibility. I know some people still say that sounds early, but the logic is not random. We have seen this exact behavior before with high flexibility units. A character launches, players test over time, then the account value becomes obvious and demand for rerun rises quickly. Xilanen followed that kind of path, and Duran has a similar profile as a flexible support plus sub-damage option that fits many boxes. If that pattern repeats, 6.6 rerun timing is not crazy at all. Now 6.7, and this is where we get the most debate. Sandrone is expected as a 5-star catalyst, with current leaks leaning Electro or Cryo, not Geo like many people expected earlier. There is also talk that she is an on-field damage dealer and that she may buff Superconduct. If true, that would fit a very clear design trend: revive ignored reactions by giving them dedicated tools. We already saw reactions get pushed back into relevance through Luna systems and specific unit design choices. Superconduct has been sitting on the bench for a long time, so it is a very believable target for revival. 6.7 is also where Columbina Rerun becomes very believable. She has that Archon-level central role feeling in Nodcry, and characters with that kind of status often rerun 3 to 4 patches after debut windows, especially when future patches add teammates or reaction pieces that increase her value. The final slots in 6.7 are still wide open, but the names in discussion are Nefer, a Liyue option like Hu Tao, or an older Natlan return. The Liyue angle is especially interesting because there is ongoing talk about future Liyue focus boosts, similar to how Mondstadt units got new life through the Hexencircle-related system direction. And before people ask again, where is Alice? Right now it still looks like she is not part of this 6.x Nodcry cycle. The more likely window is early 7.x in Snezhnaya. That does not mean she is cancelled, it just means her story weight is probably too large to squeeze into the current sequence without overshadowing everything else. So, what should you do with all this if you are planning polls today? Keep it simple. If your account needs a new carry right now, 6.4 is already heavy. If your account needs long-term support value and future-proof options, 6.5 and 6.6 could become more attractive than people think today. If you are a reaction system enjoyer and you like investing into new archetypes early, 6.7 might be your jackpot patch. The key is to choose your lane before impulse banners hit, not after. Also, small but important reminder, everything here is leak-based and speculative. Use it to prepare, not to panic. Banner pools, phase splits, and rerun timing can still change before official reveal. We will get a much clearer picture with the special program, and after that I can do an updated version with a confirmed timeline so your saving plan is cleaner. If you made it this far, tell me in the comments what your current plan is. Are you pulling in 6.4, or are you full saving for Nicole, Sandrone, or later? And tell me the one character you refuse to skip no matter what. Good luck with your wishes, stay patient with your primo gems, and I will see you in the next one.